about your wife. Okay, so I want you to compare your wife to American woman. You know, do you regret marrying your wife? Do you wish you married an American woman
Oh no,
instead?
no, 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 no,
Tell us why, bro.
no. Mm-mm. Well, I think, well, number one, it's just I guess it's just the way she carries herself. Even though she thinks that she is trying to be westernized, she's not. You know, it's more intellectual. I think she thinks she's, trying to be westernized. Which I'm not trying to. I'm trying to pull the reins back. I don't want you to do that. I'm like Eddie Murphy. I want you to be. I don't want you to pick up those habits. And for the most part, it's not like that. And I think part of it is that, she was able to gravitate to other Indonesian women that live in the Philadelphia area. So, mostly that's the people she surrounds with, like Indonesian women who are also married to Westerners. And so, I think the biggest thing I take away from it is that, she's mindful of how she's perceived by the public. So you're not going to get the ratchetness. You're not going to get a situation where you're embarrassed. Where there's some poise. You know, and then her femininity. I think one of the because what's interesting, with my wife in particular is that when she gets mad, it's more of a passive aggressive situation where she just shuts down. She doesn't. She just you know shuts down. It's not like hey. It's nothing like that. It's more of a passive aggression where she just shuts down and you're like, oh man, here we go. Nah, I must have did something. And then it may take a moment for her to get back into it. And this is marriage. I'm marriage talk. Um, but like some of the things that we've seen, I'm sure most of the brothers here are familiar with Kevin Samuels. When he was alive and the stuff he was brought up, and the woman who would get on on his channel with bonnets and looking crazy. We ain't playing that.
Yeah.
They don't. And I think that's what I'm saying. There's a sense of self awareness. Whereas Western women, they kind of sometimes miss that. And so yeah, that's one of the biggest things. That
So
I
you're
that I
saying, bro, when it comes to Indonesian women, she definitely ain't wearing no weave, no bonnets, no long fingernails,
no
no long eyelashes,
no
none of that BS. No.
no